intimacy will get far better than what it was in your 20s and 30s. I'll tell you why. Because at that time you're young, okay? You are still exploring the relationship also, with your partner. But by the time you are 40, you've spent a lot of time with your partner. So there is, more calm in your relationship where you guys have settled down and, y'all are not like hurrying into anything because that spontaneity is lost, but you can still build on it. The mind is more clearer and the body also takes a little longer to warm up, but the boundaries are also stronger. By that time, you know whether this is okay or that is, not fine. So it can be a lot better. Till you're in your 40s, there is a risk of pregnancy, of course, but when you are menopausing and after menopause also, like in your 50s, you can enjoy the best intimacy because no worry of, getting pregnant. Enjoy it, go to new places, travel, most of your responsibilities are over. So it becomes a much more deeper connection, if you build it like that. And intimacy is not just about the sex part of it, right? It is about doing things together. About maybe making a meal. It is about playing with the pillows. It is about joking with each other. It is about having those stimulating conversations. Maybe one person likes to speak about a book or politics, and that also can be very hot and stimulating. And at that time, then your intimacy builds even better and that bond becomes even stronger because a lot of the other worries have gone away. See, one fine day, suddenly you don't become what you are, right? But women tend to become far more critical, Acha, a lot of that is coming from the outside influence of social media, of, comparison with friends. Oh, she's still looking so sexy. Why am I not looking like that? But remember that your body is constantly evolving, right? You might have become a mother, or you've gone through those pains. You are, maybe you have some other ailments which are driving your weight. Also, your lifestyle plays a very important role, right? How are you taking care of yourself? And then things like pranayam, yoga, meditation, gratitude, all these things are also a very important part. So when a woman sees her scars, right, in the mirror, she should be proud of them, not feel otherwise. That, oh, my partner is looking at the scars. But tell me something. When you guys are in bed, most of the times people do it in darkness. Okay, and focus is mainly on what's happening, the kissing, the cuddling, the touching. The focus is not at all on the scars. No one has the time to look at them at that time. They just want that intimacy at that point. And that is where the focus goes. In your mind, you are thinking about, I've put on weight, I have, men like weight. They are more happy if they get more of you. So don't think that, they are not going to like it. And I understand that some men could be critical a little bit, but that's okay. When you love yourself, he will also learn to love you. But when you criticize yourself, then he is also, when you yourself are criticizing, so he then gets an excuse to criticize you. He's going to love a little bit of more, he's getting a little bit more of you. So why not? See, build the mood. So say if you have kids, okay, but they are old enough. So maybe, plan a night where it is date night for you guys, where the kids are maybe with the grandparents, or maybe they've gone out somewhere, or you guys travel, go, overnight to a new place. When you go to a new place also, it is different. The excitement is different, your bed is different, the environment is different, nature is there. So that builds the excitement. Then try new things, new positions, new ways of touching each other. our body is itna sara body hai, and we just stay stuck with the lips and just the neck and the breasts and some part of it, right? But there's still a lot of body to be explored, and there is sensitivity, and the pleasure can be intense in a lot of places, right? There are a lot of forgotten parts which no one really explores, and when you explore that, it becomes very exciting. So try new things, go to new places, find a new environment, and then do playful things. Don't let your inner child die, you know. So play with the pillow, do whatever you need to do, tease each other, try something new which you guys have not done. And everyone has fantasies. So, you don't have to make them come true. All fantasies are like safe. You can easily speak about a fantasy that maybe a guy says, hey, I would like to blindfold you and then make love to you. We've never done that. And there's no harm in doing that. So you just put something blindfold and then try it. That'll be exciting. Even you will not know what to anticipate as a woman, because you have the blindfold, and the man is also excited. He's getting what he wants. That's a new way of making love, right? So new things, newness is what keeps the excitement going. Even at 40, you can try new things. At 50, at 60 also. It doesn't have to die, because both of you can work on your intimacy, build it, and keep going. And that's the beauty of intimacy.